It's time now for the Muletrain News, brought to you today on this Wednesday, January the 10th, 2024, by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Tranquilino Lampo Estrada 100 of Muleshoe is being held this morning at 10 a.m. Wednesday, January the 10th at the Templo El Bien Pastor in Muleshoe with Elias Torres of Farwell and Alejandro Ruiz of Muleshoe officiating. A prayer service was held yesterday evening at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Lampo died Saturday, January the 6th here in Muleshoe. He was born July 16th, 1923 in San Marcos, Texas, to Thomas and Virginia Azua Estrada. Lampo loved playing the guitar and an accordion. He also wrote Christian songs. Lampo enjoyed telling jokes and stories about the good times. He had nicknames for everyone. He loved enchiladas and chili rellenos and making hot sauce. Lampo always put everyone first and loved his grandkids. He had a passion for old cars and dressing up. He is preceded in death by his parents, 3 sisters and 3 brothers, 2 grandchildren, Elizabeth Lisa Valier and Paul Eric Estrada, 1 great-grandson, Jacob Cortez. Lampo was survived by his son, Emilio Pee Wee Estrada of Muleshoe, 2 daughters, Virginia Estrada and her husband, Jose of Muleshoe, and Sylvia Estrada of Muleshoe as well. 8 grandchildren survive him: Renee Valley of Muleshoe, Carmen Estrada of Amarillo, Virginia Linda de los Santos of Littlefield, Erica Quintana of Lubbock, Esther Estrada Cortez of Muleshoe, Lori Estrada Carpenter of San Angelo, Angelita Estrada of Muleshoe, Melania Estrada of Muleshoe. 16 great-grandchildren also survive him, including Marcus Valier of Muleshoe, Jonathan Zapata of Muleshoe, Cassandra Martinez of Muleshoe, Carlos Martinez of Hobbs, Lisa Marie Martinez of Muleshoe, Summer Chapman of Abilene, Sophia Rodriguez of Aurora, Colorado, Orlando Mendoza of Littlefield, Evan Mendoza of Littlefield, Luna Quintana of Lubbock, Noah Cortez of Muleshoe, Daniel Cortez of Muleshoe, Randy Carpenter of San Angelo, and Zach Carpenter of San Angelo. 12 great-great-grandchildren: Natalie Cruz Alvidres of Shallowater, Jordan Zapata of Lubbock, Madison Zapata of Lubbock, Savannah Zapata of Muleshoe, Emma Zapata of Muleshoe, Jonah Zapata of Muleshoe, Trinity Zapata of Muleshoe, Jennifer Martinez of Muleshoe, Anthony Mendoza of Muleshoe, Elise Rodriguez, also of Muleshoe, Reina Martinez, and Delilah Valier of Muleshoe. 5 great-great-great-grandchildren: Adria Alvidres of Shallowater, Andrea Alvidres of Shallowater, Mateo Turrell of Muleshoe, Aaliyah Martinez, and Sebastian Turrell of Muleshoe all survive him as well. That's one large surviving family. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. For Tranquilino Lampo Estrada 100 in Muleshoe is happening this morning, Wednesday, January the 10th at 10 a.m. at the Templo El Bien Pastor in Muleshoe with Elias Torres of Farwell and Alejandro Ruiz of Muleshoe officiating. Burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Lampo Estrada 100 of Muleshoe on your prayer list today. Church service for Bobby Lynn Bob Graves, 87 of Muleshoe, was held Thursday, December the 28th at the First Baptist Church in Muleshoe with Dr. Stacey Connor officiating. Burial followed in the Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery. You can see that funeral service live streamed on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the top left corner on the front page, the First Baptist tab, and you can see that live streamed funeral service. It was very, very good and very appropriate, and we clipped out some clips that they showed for the First Baptist, including Bob singing several times. That was a nice touch that Bob got to sing at his own funeral. And then, of course, from the 2008 state championship football game, when he was calling our play-by-play when the Mules won the state championship in football. Bob died on Monday, December the 25th in Muleshoe. He was born October 6, 1936 in Hollis, Oklahoma, to Ethel and Chester Graves. He married Billie Jean King in Muleshoe on August 1st, 1964. He graduated from Arnett High School in 54 and then attended Southwestern State in Weatherford, Oklahoma, and later went on to receive his master's at ENMU and a master's in administration from Texas Tech. He was 21 years old when he moved to Muleshoe and began a 45-year career as a teacher, coach, and administrator. Bob made a positive and significant impact on every student and teacher that went through Muleshoe High School and Watson Junior High during his career, whether it was as a history teacher, a coach, or with a little encouragement with a wooden paddle in the principal's office. He will be remembered for his love for his students and athletes and the values, morals, and ethics he not only instilled in them, but portrayed on a daily basis in his personal and professional life. Bob was a deacon at First Baptist Church in Muleshoe as well as a Sunday school teacher. He enjoyed singing in the choir for many years. During his retirement, he spent his free time manicuring his yard into a masterpiece and playing dominoes at the Muleshoe Senior Center. He might not have been the best domino player, but he certainly was the luckiest. Bob's love for his wife, family, and grandkids were evident, but for anyone who knew Bob, knew coming in at a close second was his love for the Muleshoe Mules, the Oklahoma Sooners, and the New York Yankees. He, along with his nephew Ronnie Jones, was the voice of the Mules for 30 years. Of course, that was right here on Gillam Advertising Channel 6. The highlight of their broadcasting career was December 13th, 2008, when Bob and Ronnie had the privilege of announcing the 2008 2A state championship game during the Muleshoe Mules' undefeated season. Bob is survived by his wife, Billy Woo Woo, his son, Terry Lynn, and wife, Argelia of Queen Creek, Arizona, Jerry Bob and his wife, Elisa of Wink, his grandchildren, Jordan Northcutt and her husband, Colton, J.C. Saunier and her husband, Jordan, Alexander, Mia, Saber, and Matthew, and two great-grandchildren, Palmer Saunier and Callan Northcutt. Sister Johnny Jones survives him as well, and his niece Pam Clifford. He is preceded in death by his parents and one sister, Bonnie Scott. The family suggests memorials be sent to the First Baptist Church, 220 West Avenue E, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences, of course, can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating church service for Bob Graves, 87, Muleshoe, were held on December the 28th last month at the First Baptist Church, with Dr. Stacy Connor officiating. Burial followed in the Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery, and we will definitely miss Bob. He was a great friend and a long time our play-by-play announcer for our sports, whether it was football, basketball. We did baseball and softball and track with Bob, and of course his nephew Ronnie, and he will be certainly missed. And they both, Bob and Ronnie, will be certainly missed. And I encourage you very much to go under the First Baptist tab on our website, muleshoetv.com, if you haven't seen it already. The live stream memorial service at First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. His good friend, pastor, and next door neighbor, Dr. Stacy Connor, did a magnificent job on his funeral. And like I said, they played a couple songs that Bob had sung over the years, some solos there. So he got to sing at his own funeral. And of course, we clipped out the announcement of the end of the game from the 2008 state championship Muleshoe Mules football season there at Grand Prairie, where he announces the Mules are the 2A state champions. Chapel service for Bob Clark, 88 of Muleshoe, was held Friday, December 29th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe with Radon Stanford officiating. Burial followed in the Fairview Cemetery in Gainesville, Texas. Bob died Monday, December 25th. Here in Muleshoe, he was born October 29th, 1935 in Dexter, Texas, to Robert and Bessie Sinner Clark. Bob graduated from Whitesboro High School in 1955. He then graduated from Texas Tech in 1962 with an ag education degree. He moved to Muleshoe on February 1st, 1966 to work for West Tex Feeders. Bob later helped start Bailey County Feeders. He is preceded in death by his parents. Bob is survived by a brother, Tom Clark. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Trinity Christian Center Church, P.O. Box 334, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family and friends of Bob Clark on your prayer list. Again, his funeral service was held Friday, December 29th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel with Radon Stanford officiating. Well, it is time now for our weather forecast, brought to you today by Allen Mount Insurance Incorporated and your small town insurance agency located right here in Muleshoe at 1702 West American Boulevard. See Amber Richardson, the agent. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., closed Saturdays and Sundays. Allen Mount Insurance Agency Incorporated specializes in auto, commercial, trucking, SR22's business and personal insurance. They can give you quotes from multiple companies and also offer Mexico insurance. Se habla español at Allen Mountain Insurance as well. Call them at 806-272-7666 or call Amber Cell at 806-566-5590 if you need insurance today. They're located again right here in Muleshoe at 1702 West American Boulevard. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Closed Saturday and Sundays. Allen Mountain Insurance, insuring Muleshoe and all of Texas. And Amber Richardson and Allen Mountain Insurance brings you the weather forecast for today for the Muleshoe area. Well, we can wrap up some of the total moisture that we got in 2023 now, and we go and service a large rain gauge around on Avenue K around the corner from our house on the south end of Muleshoe for the Weather Bureau, and they gave us all the numbers from that rain gauge. That rain gauge recorded 12 inches and a tenth of rain for the entire 2023. Over half that rain, 6 inches and 13/100ths, fell during the month of May. The other two wettest months were June at 1 inch and 27 and September at 1 inch and 26. All the rest of the months recorded less than 1 inch during 2023, including absolutely no rain in March of 2023. So 12 inches and a tenth at that Avenue K rain gauge of the Weather Bureau's. The Muleshoe Mesonet Station, which is 2 miles south of town, right off of Highway 214, got for the year of 2023 12 inches and 76/100ths. In the 22 years that rain gauge has been there, the average year gets 17 inches and 36/100ths. So quite a difference between what the average is and what the much drier 2023 was at 12 inches and 76/100ths. The Earth Mesonet Station, which is right next to Toke Plant, northeast of Muleshoe, got 13, sort of east of Muleshoe, southeast of Muleshoe, got 13 inches and 52/100ths for the year. And that station's only been there for 6 years, and its 6-year average is per year is 14 inches and 56/100ths. So it was much closer to its average, but it has been there for a much shorter amount of time. Against 1352 at the Earth Mesonet, the Muleshoe Mesonet 12.76 and 12.10 at the Avenue K rain gauge. We have gotten moisture already in 2024. It's Friday, January 5th. We got 14/100ths of an inch of rain here at the weather station in our backyard. Then Monday, as the day went on, it got extremely windy, and it tried to snow, but it finally got going as the late afternoon, early evening arrived Monday, and we got between 1 and 2 inches of snow here in the Muleshoe area, about 1/10 of an inch of precipitation. And also that night, Monday night into Tuesday morning, we dipped down to a low of 12 degrees. But we have bounced back here. Most of that snow has all melted off here in the Muleshoe area, and our temperatures have bounced back into the 40s yesterday, and we're already into the 50s today. Is our temperature right now at noon on Wednesday is 54 degrees. Looking at our forecast for the next 7 days from the Weather Bureau for Muleshoe, sunny, high near 54 degrees. So we're already there at our high that they forecasted for today. Breezy conditions with the west wind, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, clear, low around 24. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south in the evening. Thursday, increasing clouds, high near 56 degrees. Breezy conditions remain with the west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour Thursday afternoon. Then Thursday night, a slight chance of rain and snow before 9 p.m., then a slight chance of snow between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming mostly clear, low around 17. West-northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20% for tomorrow night. Friday, looking at a sunny day, high near 45, so a little bit cooler. Breezy conditions with the west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 26. Breezy conditions remain with the west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Friday evening into the night. Saturday, sunny, high near 56 degrees. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour during the day. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 18. Southwest winds around 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 34. West-southwest winds around 15 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour during the day on Sunday. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 4 degrees. So we're going to get real cold Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday, Martin Luther King Day, mostly sunny, high near 26. So we're going to be real cold on Monday. Look out for it. Again, the high for Monday will only be 26 degrees Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 5. Tuesday, sunny. We're going to bounce right back, high near 41, so at least we won't stay in the freezing more than just 24 hours or so. But that's the 7-day weather forecast for the Muleshoe area, brought to you by your small town insurance agency, Allen Mount Insurance. See Amber Richardson, the agent, 806-272-7666. Her cell is 806-566-5590. They're at 1702 West American Boulevard. They specialize in auto, commercial, trucking, SR22s, business, and personal. Quotes from multiple companies. They also offer Mexico insurance. They say Habla Espanol at Allen Mount Insurance. They're insuring Muleshoe in all of Texas. They're open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., closed on the weekends. See Amber Richardson at Allen Mount Insurance, 1702 West American Boulevard. Thanks for her for sponsoring our weather forecast. Well, really early in the year, we're going to have tomorrow on Thursday, January the 11th, at the Desert Rose, the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce banquet. And they are going to have speaking Sergio Leal. You can call and see if there are any more tickets, 806-477-9649. Brittany Penley, the manager at the chamber, I think they said they were sold out, but you can see if they have a few left there for the Desert Rose for Thursday evening, January 11th. But if you can't make it, we will be there to film all the awards and Sergio Leal speaking, and look for it up on our website and our social media platforms later this week. Again, the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce annual banquet will be Thursday, January the 11th, tomorrow at the Desert Rose. Up available right now is Monday, as that blizzard snowstorm was coming in. We were live streaming at the Muleshoe Chamber, or at the Muleshoe City Council chambers there at City Hall, and you can see that live stream free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. As this past Monday there was their monthly city council meeting. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition of the Muletrain is brought to you by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Here in Muleshoe at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, they have a new bar with a bar menu that includes domestic beers, priced very affordably, including Coors for $3.50, Miller Lite $3.50, Bud Light $3.75, Budweiser $3.75, Michelob Ultra $3.50, and Shinerbach $3.75. In their import beer menu, Corona is $4, Tecate is $2.75, Modelo $4, Modelo is special $4, Dos Equis is $4, Pacifico $4.25, Victoria is $4.25, Corona Premier is $4. On their mixed drinks, the Sangria Swirl marked at $9 now. Beer Ritas $11.50. Sangria $8. Sangria Wine $8. Strawberry Margaritas frozen or on the rocks $8.50. Mango Margarita frozen or on the rocks $8.50. House Margarita frozen or on the rocks only $8. And the Micheladas with any beer is $8.50. That's the brand new bar menu available now when they're open at Leal's Mexican Restaurant, 1010 West American Boulevard. Victor, Debbie, Angelica, all their employees say come down and try their new bar menu available now at Leal's, the original Leal's, right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard. Also at the original Leal's right here in Muleshoe, 1010 West American Boulevard. They are now delivering. Call 806-272-3294, and they will deliver to you right to your house here in the city of Muleshoe. Delivery now available from Leal's, the original 1010 West American Boulevard. Call again, 806-272-3294. Texas Health Steps keeps your child healthy, and the program is available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Texas Health Steps is health care for children through the age of 20 who have Medicaid and gives your child free medical checkups starting at birth. Checkups can help find health problems before they get worse and harder to treat. Keep your little cowboy or cowgirl healthy. If you have Medicaid insurance, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544 to schedule your child's free medical checkup through the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Texas Health Steps, again, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544 to schedule your child's free medical checkup. Well, basketball season is well underway now, and the Lady Mules lost last night to Brownfield 45-28. They are 1-4 on the District 3 3A season. Littlefield is Lady Cats are 5-0. Brownfield is 4-1. Denver City 2-2. Dimmitt is 2-3. Lamesa is 2-3. The Mules, Lady Mules, are 1-4, and Friona is 1-4. They lost their first game of the season back in mid-December to Lamesa 61-21. They beat Friona 52-43, December 15th. Then January 2nd, they lost to Denver City 51-49. Lost to Dimmitt January 5th 40-38. And then last night, they lost to Brownfield 45-28. The girls and boys, both JV and varsity, will be in action January the 12th, this coming Friday, at Littlefield. The next week, January the 16th, Tuesday, at Lamesa. So good luck. Go out and support the Mules and Lady Mules in their upcoming games at Littlefield this Friday, and then at Lamesa Tuesday, January 16th. The Mules are in a similar position as they have lost their first three district games and they are 0-3 on the season. They lost last night to Brownfield, 72-41. The first game of the season, they lost January 2nd to Denver City, 57-47. Then lost to Dimmitt January 5th, 62-53. They're 0-3 on the season. Brownfield is first in District 3A at 4-0. Denver City's 2-0. Littlefield 2-1. Friona 1-3, Lamesa 1-2, Dimmitt 1-2, and the Mules are at 0-3. The basketball games start this coming Friday at Littlefield at 5 p.m. with both JV and girls and boys playing at Littlefield. Then the Lady Mules varsity will play at 6:15. Then at 7:30. The varsity Mules there in Littlefield, so go out and support them. The Mules head basketball coach is Chris Mosier. His assistant is Austin Ross and Brant Davis. The Lady Mules head coach is Greg Ammons, and assistants are Brandon Carger and Jay Thaxton. Well, join the Bailey County Senior Center at Main and Avenue D as this coming weekend on Saturday, January the 13th, they're having a breakfast burrito fundraiser that morning. They're at the Senior Center at Main and Avenue D, and it will be served from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 319 Main Street. The brisket, egg, and potato burritos for $5, or sausage, egg, potato, or bacon, egg, and potato for $4. And this breakfast burrito fundraiser, all funds will go there to help out at the Bailey County Senior Center. Sounds really good, and a fun morning there at the Senior Center this coming weekend, Saturday, January the 13th, from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. The breakfast burrito fundraiser at the Bailey County Senior Center, 319 Main Street, or on the corner of Main and Avenue D, from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. Everyone is welcome in the whole area to come out and support the Bailey County senior citizens. Well, they also serve lunch there every noontime, around the noontime, and on the menu tomorrow, on Thursday, January the 11th, they'll be serving roast pork, sweet potatoes, succotash, whole wheat roll, banana pudding, low-fat milk. Friday, January 12th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and tropical fruit mix. On Monday, January 15th, next week, cheeseburger with bun, potato wedges, tomato wedge salad, melon medley. Then on Tuesday, January 16th, smothered pork chops, Southwest potatoes, squash casserole, carrot and raisin salad, cornbread, and sliced peaches. Next week on Wednesday, they serve every Wednesday chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and a pumpkin square. Then Thursday next week, creamy mushroom steak, mashed potatoes, peas and carrots, whole wheat roll, margarine, emerald pears. And next Friday, January 19th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and a tropical fruit mix. That's all the serve every noontime, Monday through Friday, at the Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, here in Muleshoe. Well, we'll have a big day next week, as Friday, January the 19th, will be the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show that will begin that Friday morning out at the Bailey County Coliseum. And we will, of course, be out there to live stream the entire day for you. It'll go live on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, along with all of our social media platforms, Facebook Gil Lamb, Facebook Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter feed Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our YouTube channel Gil Lamb Advertising. It will simulcast on all of those platforms from Friday, January 19th. The 2024 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show will be held at the Bailey County Coliseum. We'll be there to live stream every single classification and all of the animals and their exhibitors, all of the classes, the champions, grand champions, reserve grand champions, and the showmanship awards. Will have all of those live streamed for you on Friday, January the 19th from the Bailey County Coliseum, and that is being brought to you by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Dell Oil Company, Muleshoe Housing Authority, McCormick Seeds, Muleshoe Independent School District, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Bammert Seeds, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Precure Electric, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Mohawk Auto Parts, Randall Field CPA, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, and Allen Mountain Insurance, and the agent there, Amber Richardson. They're all bringing you the Bailey County Livestock Show 2024 live stream this coming next week, Friday, January 19th. From the Bailey County Coliseum. So look for that. That will be a big day of broadcasting. On your prayer list today, remember Gary Don Freeman and Joe Bledsoe, Randy Kane, Kaylin Kaufman, Richard Kaufman, Elijah Kaufman, Renee Copley, Paul Hammer, Lonnie Lawrence, Eddie Morris, Cleta Robertson, Scott Saylor, Missy Spratlin. Keep on your prayer list Robert Johnson and Daryl Embry, Carrie and Pat Moore at the Parkview. Keep Wanda Schaefer, who has moved from Muleshoe, on your prayer list today. Jerry Bruton, Cleta Robertson. Keep Mom, Magann Reynolds, on your prayer list. She's had a real rough time of it the last few weeks. And so please always keep Mom on your prayer list today. Of course, she's under hospice care here at the house with Alzheimer's. Keep on your prayer list Melba King and Tom and Linda Watson, Sue Basir, Dorothy Wire and David Wire, Larry and Berta Combs, Kearney Scoggin, Ed and Carol Cox down in the Houston area, Joe Jinks and Betty Noble. Keep on your prayer list today as well Terry Byers, Gabby Stone, Cliff Black, Rowena Myers, Suzanne Nichols. Keep on your prayer list as well those who have recently lost a loved one. It's especially hard during the holiday seasons, but keep on your prayer list, please, the family of Bob Graves, the family of Bob Clark, the family of Lampo Estrada, the family of Facundo Olivas needs to remain on your prayer list today. The family of Bobby Foley, the family of Bobby Copeland needs to be on your prayer list. The family of Randy Burris. Please keep the family of Jimmy Dan Wynn on your prayer list today as well. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs, along with all our older archived ones, available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Patrick of Leakey is an award-winning author who recites her work all over the West. She grew up on a ranch near Leakey, and for a while she worked at a coffee shop where 3 old cowboys came in for coffee every morning.
2 of them would ride in and 1 of them walked. They would sit there the whole morning and just drink coffee, and they all had their special cups and their saucers, and you had to take them, their special one, and they would sit there and they'd pour a little bit of coffee into the saucer and blow it till it cooled, and they'd sip from the saucer. The term is known, saucered and blowed.
When Linda started her writing career, she remembered the coffee shop and wrote a poem called Cups Full of Memories.
He saucered up his coffee, and a slight smile came across his face as he remembered younger times in a very different place. A place where there were buckaroos, longhorn steers, branky horses, and women of the fancy kind, with soft and silver voices. Oh, yeah, those days were great, he said, and he'd like to go back there today as he relived over coffee, his rough and rowdy ways. I sat down across from him and asked him if he would tell me of that time back then in the life that he understood. Once again, he lifted his saucer as he sipped his coffee black. He raised his old eyes up to me as he opened his coal sack. His whole life was in that sack, as I found out that day, beginning with his childhood in a place up on the road. He had a picture of a woman with a bowl of color in it, and the young child stood beside him, and he said, "Well, that youngin's me." And it was just a few years later when I left my childhood home for a distant place called Texas. You see, my heart was on the road. Well, a cowboy in Paladura, on Charlie Goodnight's old place. And it was there on this point, the remains of an Indian chase. But then, just moved on, he said as he screwed into his cap. Say, would you please help me out here and warm the coffee up?
Linda Kirkpatrick of Likey. Her book is Somewhere in the West. Her CD is Beneath the Western Sky. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.